Hey everyone, hope you're well. Hope this is working. I honestly need to stop starting my Facebook Lives by panicking that things aren't working properly, but just be optimistic and assume that they are. I hope you're all doing well. I hope the weather with you is slightly nicer than it is with me. It's very grey and dreich. Well, obviously it's night at the moment, but it's been a really wet and miserable day all day today. Just while people are logging in, I've got the new kit to show you, so we're going to unbox that and then make it. But I just want to let you know, today and tomorrow are the last days for the seasonal sale. So this is a really, really good offer that finishes tomorrow. Now, you need to get your orders in by 10 p.m. tomorrow. In order to take advantage of the special offer. It doesn't finish at midnight, finishes at 10 p.m. So if you're going to do it, make sure you get it in early. So there are 10% off all ribbons and trims out of the annual catalogue. 15% off all inks. So that's ink pads, ink refills, pens, blends. 15% all of them. It's a really, really good offer. And then 20% off papers. Now that's cardstock, designer series paper, envelopes, notelets, memories, and more. All of that from the annual catalogue have got 20% off. So there's a really, really good offer happening just now. And I would hate for you to miss out. So having done that blurb, let's get to the crafting. Let's see who we've got. Hey, Shona. Hey, Ali. Oh, I've got a few people here. So let me jump to this and we can get started. And I'm going to put on the lights. I'll tell you, my New Year's resolution is going to be to have a permanent area set up so I don't have to move the lights here and back every single time. So, right, so this is the Best Destination kit. Comes in our usual kit boxes. You can see this is a true unboxing and that I haven't opened it yet. We were going to look at it one of the previous lives, weren't we? And then I got distracted with Christmas cards. So, right, what have we got in the box? Gorgeous grape. You get a gorgeous grape mini ink spot, which, as many of you know, is one of my favourite colours. You get the stamp set. Let's have a look at that. So, happiness is the best destination. This adventure is just beginning. Travel it well. Oh, life is a journey. Travel it well. I like that. And then you've got this one here, which looks like lots of little dots. So it's a good one for backgrounds. You've got this one here, which is clouds, which is really cute. You've got a moon, and then you've got this little flock of birds as well. Hey, Karen. Right. What else is in the box? You get an ink pad, a clear block, which means, as always, everything you need is in the box. Let's open up this part. Now there's twine, which tells me that you're also going to need a pair of scissors. So I do like to say, you know, if you're on a desert island with one of our boxes, you can make our kit. But this one, you will need a blade of some sort to cut through the twine. Let's have a look at this. Looks like a really nice linen thread. It's quite nice. I like that. And then we've got just a very small amount of glue dots in there. That's unusual. You normally get a full sheet. You have got a little sheet of the mini foam dimensionals though. That's good. Let's keep going and seeing what we've got in here. Let me know in the comments what you think of the kits. You know, are there ones that you've bought? Are there ones that you're tempted by buying? Do you prefer to do your own thing? Have you got the kits and then done your own thing with them? You've got lots of options here. So the colours in this one, goodness, a lot of colours. Daffodil Delight, Flirty Flamingo, Granny Apple Green, Pretty Peacock, Misty Moonlight, Cajun Craze, Gorgeous Grape, Balmy Blue, Shaded Spruce, Fresh Freesia, and Coastal Cabana. And you've got enough stuff to make 9 cards and envelopes, so 3 designs and 3 of each, and they've got patterned envelopes as well, and obviously all the instructions inside. Ooh, I'm getting excited by this now. You know, at first when I saw it, I was like, I'll get it because it's the new kit and I like to try them, but I wasn't sure how much I would like it. But now actually that I'm looking at it, it seems really nice. So First of all, we've got the envelopes. So there are 3 different, excuse me, 3 different styles of printed envelopes. So they're plain on the inside, and then you've got 3 here that have got like the palm trees. Hey, Julie. You've got 3 here with the mountains, and then you've got 3 with kind of like this seascape with the cliffs at the side. They're nice. I like them. Next, oh, nice. See, this is interesting. This wasn't what I was expecting. Let me just pull that out and pop that to one side. Right. These are the card blanks. So there's 3 different kinds of card blanks, and they're printed, but they're not just your normal folded in half card blanks, because look, you've got this extra bit here. So you've got like 3 panels. This bit's got, it's got some like white embossed at the top, and it's got this panel that seems to pop out. So you've got 3 of those. You've got 3 of these, again with a panel that pops out, and again with the extra 3rd panel. These are really interesting. And then these ones, so they've poked these panels out for you already. I wonder why they only did this one and not the other 2. And then you've got this kind of mad seascape thing that's going on. I like this. Right, it's starting to come clear now to me. So we've got a palm trees one, the seaside one, and the mountains one. So trees, sea, or mountain. Have a little chat in the comments which one you want to see me do first. You've got these pop-out elements. So there's a boat, a little car, and then flowers. And then you've got these elements, presumably for the sentiment. And I like how they give you a full sheet. You see the gold foil around the edge there. It's really nice. They give you a full sheet. Now, obviously, you're only going to make 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs. So it's probably 3, 3, and 3. But they could fit the extra ones onto the space. So they've given you those as well, which I quite like. Right, I'm going to grab my gorgeous grape, because then I can give away my mini ink spot as a prize. I can't use my gorgeous grape. Oh, yes, I can. I was going to say it's not there, but it is. It's my Night of Navy. Of course, because we've been getting ready for the retreat, and we've been getting all the projects, all the instruction sheets finalised, and our boxes packed. Oh, so excited about the retreat. Can't wait. Can't wait. Right. So, mountain first, Karen. Okay, for you, I will do the mountain first. So, let's have a look. I'm going to follow the instructions, because, to be honest, I'm not entirely sure what they're wanting us to do here. So you've got the 3 elements, and we do some stamping first of all. I'm going to just leave that clear block new as well and use one of my existing blocks. So put that there. I can forget about it and lose it later. Let's start with these. Ah, they're meant to be like stars. Ah, stars in the night sky. Just gently stamped. Have you stamp once or twice? Let's have a closer look at it. I think you stamped this a couple of times. I'm going to stamp it a couple of times. So, my gorgeous grape. And this is just to give like a spattering of stars in the night sky. Let's do it twice. There we go. And clear block. Not clear block. Stamp and scrub. Clean these off. Leave a bit more mist. Are there people here who are coming to the retreat? I know there's a couple here who are looking forward to it. We're very much looking forward to it. Hey, Margaret, lovely to see you. Let's see. Yes, getting very excited about the retreat this weekend. You guys will be thinking, oh, it's still days away. Well, we're traveling to the venue on the Friday, so we need to have everything finished before then. And for those of you who don't know, I do have a main job as well. So I do find that sometimes my day job does get in the way of my crafting, but such is life. There we go. So I've got my little spatter of stars, and I've got my moon. Hi, Debbie. You're excited for the retreat, Karen? Good. I am very excited too. For everyone who couldn't make it to this retreat and who's interested in future events, we are running them again in March. Sign up is already available for your early bird sign-ups. And you also don't have to pay the full thing just now. You can pay a deposit and pay the rest nearer the time. So that's something to think about. You could treat yourself. It could be your Christmas present to go to a 2-day crafting retreat. All right, happiness is the best destination, and we're putting that on this label here. Now, in retrospect, I might have wanted to do that slightly further over to the left, because I'm now looking at the design, and this is one of the, you know how they say at school, you know, make sure you read all the instructions first before you start. That's what I should have done with this, but I think it will be fine. I'm going to pop it out and hope for the best. Once I've finished the mountains, what am I going to do next? The trees or the seaside? You guys, as always, let me know. Right, so I've done my stars, I've done my moon, and I've done my destination. So now, oh, actually there's embossed on this mountains as well. Can you see that shiny and just glistening on the top of the mountains? It's really cute. So that bit folds over, and then that bit folds over, but you need to pop this bit out. And again, it just all comes away. So there you go. You've got your mountains with the stars and the moon behind it. And then to finish this off, now you see, again, this is really clever. I'm going to show you this in the instructions. In the instructions, it tells you when to put your foam pads. See if I can get this to focus. See there on the back of it, it says you put 3 along the top and 1 along the bottom left-hand corner, because then if I do that, when I stick it down here, it's going to take into account that curved bit. So it's, I really like that. I think that's clever. Now, of course, make sure you get your sentiment up the right way, or else it's definitely not going to work. 1, 2, 3. I think these cards would be really fun for somebody who was traveling, maybe somebody who was having a gap year, or just a nice card to cheer somebody up. Let's see, I'm going to pop that on there. Happiness is the best destination. And then we use one of these flower pieces. Just pop that out. Although, to be honest, that sentiment with the car, I think, would also go really well. Oh, see when you stick it down? Make sure it's not squint. Let's try that again. Much better. Right, so this you use, now it says use 2 glue dots, 1 on there and 1 on the leaf. Who am I to argue? And pop that on. I'm pretty sure this is a rose. What do we think? Rose? Generic red flower? Hard to tell, really. It fits on there. And now you can see why maybe just putting the sentiment slightly further over to the left would have been a good idea. Oh well. Next time, Emma, be sure to read the instructions before you start. Let's get, try to find the end of my twine. There we go. and I need, it says I need 6 inches of twine. So remember, I can use my instructions and use the measurement on there, but I've also got grid paper down here, so I can use this. But it's just for a tiny, tiny wee bow. So I might actually just tie the bow on here before I cut it. So I'm using the bunny ears method, making 2 little loops, and then tying those loops in a knot, feeding that through, doing that again, because I'm trying to make it really small and trying not to waste anything. There we go. Tie it through, tie in a knot. There we go. Just want this tiny little bow because it's going to go there where the flower is, so I don't want it to be too big. Let's just chop that, make it a little bit smaller. The one thing about the kits is they do give you absolutely plenty of twine. I don't think I've ever used a kit where I finished all of the twine. That's going to sit there, and there we go. So that's what these glue dots are for. They're just to stick your little bow down with. Nearly finished here, guys. You need to tell me which card I'm doing next, the trees or the seaside. Let me know what you want to see. I'm going to do all 3 of them because I think they're cute, but you guys get to choose the order. Let's pop that on. I think so. There we go. Happiness is the best destination. And then you open it up and you've got this trifold card here. What do we think? Do we like that? I think it's quite nice. I should have my bone folder here to properly do the creases. Just use the side of my block, but yeah. And then of course that one, because it's the mountains, it goes with the mountains envelope. Oh, hi Flora, you're here. We'll do seaside next then, yeah. So there we go. We've got the train going into the mountains and the mountain envelope to go with it. And that is card 1. Let's pop that just to one side, and then let's do our seaside one next. So there's our seaside envelope. And again, we've got this trifold element here. So we start off with clouds. Oh, I don't want there to be clouds more at the seaside. Last Easter, I went on a fabulous family holiday with my husband's family to Portugal. I'd never been before, but the seaside there was absolutely beautiful. And we had a really, really lovely time. I'm used to going on holiday to the south of France because we used to live there, and I have a lot of friends, and my family goes back there every year. Oh, I'm glad your order arrived, Flora. Thank you for letting me know. If there's anything else you need, you know where to find us. Yeah, talking about seaside. So I love the seaside in Portugal, and I love the seaside at the south of France. I also love the seaside in Scotland, although it is definitely much colder than the sea that you get in the south of France or in Portugal. So let me know in the comments, where is your favourite seaside spot? I know the beauty of the seasides in Scotland are absolutely amazing, but what we lack in warmth, we certainly make up for it with stunning scenery. Life is a journey. That's the stamp that we're using for this one. Trying to think if I've been to any other fancy seasides. I went to Spain when I was a student. But I don't remember going by the seaside. Oh, we were by the sea when I was on honeymoon. A black sand beach was absolutely beautiful. That was in St. Lucia. That was a truly magical experience. Right, so this one, so again, I do the folding up. I really should just grab a bone folder, but we've got our window that opens up there with the seaside inside, the sea scene inside. We're going to do the same as before, only this time it's going in the bottom right corner because our sentiment is going up the other side of our window. There is kind of a Mediterranean feel to this one, I think, just because of the way the houses look and that kind of arched window. It's giving me Mediterranean vibes. Scottish seasides, while beautiful, are a lot more grey. Ah, now you see that was very close. You don't just stick this one down. First of all, we're going to do like a backwards and forwards piece of twine. Now again, it says to cut it at 11 inches, but I'm just doing it straight off the reel, so I might use slightly less than that. And it says to gather it together in the centre with a glue dot. I can do that. And then this sticks onto the back of my sentiment. Just pop that glue dot bit down there. And then the whole thing goes onto my card. Life is a journey. There we go. Just a little bit of twine at the back. Might actually be really cheeky and pull that. Make it slightly longer at this side. There we go. See? Easy peasy. Move that one down a little bit. There we go. But then the final element for this one is this beautiful boat one here. And it gets 2 dimensionals on the back. And it's going to sit on the sea just here. Lovely. There we go. And then that of course goes with the seaside envelope. Life is a journey. What do you think of that one? Do you like it? I like the window element on it. I think that's really nice. As I say, makes me feel like the Mediterranean. So then our final one, I've been calling it the tree one because there's all these palm trees in it, but it actually feels more like it's a road looking down on the village there again. So let's open that up. What stamps do we need? These ones, so these are our bird stamps that we're going to use. Thinking about it, these stamps, so you've got the clouds, the birds, and then these little star and moon type pieces. These would be really pretty on other cards. You could do some really, really nice backgrounds with them. So these birds just go about here. Again, when you're stamping, I would encourage you to look at the instructions to see where they have stamped them, because remember we're going to have this aperture piece and you want the stamps to be within the aperture when the card is all folded up. Thank you, Flora. I'm glad you like these. I like them too. Can't decide yet which is my favourite. Right, this adventure is just beginning. Is the final sentiment, which goes on this long piece here. Now, again, this time I'm going to be smarter and look to see where it should go, and I think I'm going to do it closer to the fishtail. Can you see that? So I'm going to do it closer to the right hand side. There we go. Do you know, it's something that I've never done, gone on one of these kind of road trips where you drive round beautiful scenery. I say that. We did drive to the Lake District and that was beautiful scenery. Um, but, you know, people who like go in a car and plan road trips that are going to take them to lots and lots of different destinations. Is it just an American thing or do people in the UK do road trips as well? I suppose my brother did a road trip around Europe with his family, 4 kids and 2 adults in a car going around Europe. I'm not sure I would have done that myself personally, but they did have a great time. So, as I'm sure you know by now, insanity does run in my family. Right, so this one, so again it says 6 inches. I'm not going to cut 6 inches. I'm going to just thread it through. Let's get our card blank so we can see where it's going to go. And just poke out this aperture piece. There we go. These do come out really easily, so you don't need to worry. Ooh, now that's interesting. There's extra pieces here, which I didn't spot until I looked at the card from the inside. So there you go. That's a pro tip to make sure that you've got all your aperture pieces. You know, I'm just wondering about the other cards. No, it's just this one. So this one, you've got these extra pieces to pop out, but you see them easier from the inside than you will from the outside. Put that on. So that's cute. So now this one is going to go on here and then the car is going to go above. So let's make it about that length, I think should do. There's nothing wrong with following the instructions, but I think if you do, you'll end up trimming off more than you need to trim off. And you know me, I'm a really stingy Scottish person who doesn't believe in wasting too much. And then let's just tie that into a knot. Little tails up at the top like that. There we go. So this one needs 4 foam dimensions, four foam dimensionals. Try saying that 10 times fast. It goes there as well. There we go. And then this goes along the bottom here. This adventure is just beginning. And then we get our car as well. It's going to go on the top like that. Thinking about it, this would make a really good card for somebody who was just married, because you could actually put like a little just married sign on the back. I think that would be really cute. And marriage is an adventure. That's certainly what I found, at least. I know my hubby knows that I'm joking. Right, there we go. And just kind of sit that along there. There we go. And this one goes with the palm trees envelope. Hey. Okay, so those are our 3 cards. That's, you know, just looking at the time, that has not taken us long at all. Those have been, again, what I would call quick and easy projects to do. The sort of thing that you could just take a box with you if you're going on holiday, or if you just wanted something simple where you wanted to make some nice cards, enjoy the crafting experience without having to stress too much about the design. So let's bring back all 3 of our cards. I feel like I'm on a game show. Let's bring back our contestants. And there we go. So we started off with, you see now I'm thinking it's a tunnel because the train's going into it. See that? So it's a tunnel with a train, and the train opens all the way up and you've got the bit inside as well with the stars and the moon. So you've got the mountains with the train, you've got the window here with the seaside and with the boats, and then you've got this gap in between the palm trees with your car. You like the palm trees best, but you think all are nice, Karen. one with the stars and the moon. But then I also like palm trees. I like them all. I'm glad you like them, Debbie. Thank you. That's all I've got for you this evening. So this isn't going to be a mega long one tonight. I have still got some more work to finish for the retreat. So last thing, just a quick reminder that the seasonal sale, 10% off ribbons and trim, 15% off all your inks, ink pads, pens, blends, markers, etc., and 20% off paper, cardstock, designer series paper, pattern paper, envelopes, notelets, note cards, memories, and more. All of that from the annual catalogue. Don't forget that that finishes tomorrow at 10 p.m. Don't miss out. Now is the time to stock up. Reach out if you need anything. I will be putting in an order tomorrow at 8 p.m. So as long as you've told me before that, you can add your order in if you want to get a bargain and only pay the £1 postage rather than the £6.95 online. But if you've got any questions, as always, just get in touch. For those of you who are coming to the retreat, the email will be coming out to you this evening. It is being written even as we speak, not by me, but we'll let you know all the things that you need to pack to bring with you. We're so looking forward to it. It's going to be really, really exciting. All the things we've got planned are going to be so much fun. So we'll see you on Saturday, those who are coming to the retreat. And for everybody else, I'll see you next Wednesday when I will show you the projects that we've made. All right, take care, everyone. Bye.